marching song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Three River Stadium in Pittsburgh, where today it's the 1976 Oakland Raiders taking on the 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers here in Three River Stadium. Mike Patrick, along with Joe Theismann, along with Paul McGuire, we are here for Sunday Night Football as the Raiders take on the Steelers. The Steelers have taken the opening kickoff. They only took it back to the 12, and they are about ready to take over here. Again, both teams will be on computer and computer. Give me one moment here as we get the system set up to play, and we're about ready to play some football. And here we go, folks. Here come the Raiders, or Steelers, and it's going to be Rocky Bleier takes it up the middle on a draw, and Bleier takes it up the middle for 10. Actually, that's Franco Harris at the fullback. So it's now 1st and 10 Pittsburgh at their own 22. So Harris starts off strong. Terry Bradshaw behind center has Stallworth and Swan at the wideouts. It's week 2 of the dream season. Bradshaw steps back, looks, has that monstrous Raider defense. Does he throws it? Yes, he does. Good catch to Harris for 7. Jack Tatum on the tackle. 2nd and 3 from the 29-yard line. Steelers come up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 3. Franco Harris in back of Bradshaw's alone setback. Possibly a big gain here for Pittsburgh. Let's see if they can get one. Bradshaw, no, the ball was dropped, and it was a fumble, loss of 3 yards. Willie Hall was right there. And now Pittsburgh has a difficult 3rd and 6. So now Steelers go to a 3 wide receiver offense, see if they can take advantage of the receivers against Oakland here. Bradshaw out of the shotgun. He takes it. He looks for his receiver. Does he catch him? No, he went for Jim Smith down the field. Incomplete pass. And Pittsburgh will be forced to punt on a 4th and 6 from their own 26. Oh, and a bad kick by Colquitt. And the Raiders will have 1st and 10 from the Steeler 42-yard line. One of the worst punts you'll ever see, a 16-yard punt. And now let's see what the Raiders do. Stabler with Van Egan and Clarence Davis. This will be Clarence Davis up the middle, and he is stopped quickly by L.C. Greenwood. Pittsburgh flanked by excellent defensive ends and tackles in Greenwood and Green. Linebackers in Ham and Lambert. Defensive backs in Shell and Blunt. Again, it looks like it is going to be Stabler out of the shotgun, but it's going to be a little shovel pass to Mark Van Egan from Colgate. Gets about 2, and Steve Furness puts him down. So now the Raiders with 3rd and 7. This is where they want you here. We'll see if the Raiders can make a big play here. 3rd and 7. Will Pittsburgh bring the blitz here? Raiders with an offense here. Let's see if they can make something happen. Let's see. Stabler's looking. He's going to look. He drops back. He looks. He has time. He throws. It's into the hands of a Pittsburgh defender. Interception Steelers. As long as it's not called back, it's not. It's picked off by Lauren Toe, and the Steelers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 34. So they've dodged an early bullet from a bad punt by Colquitt. And now the Steelers will start 1st and 10. One lone running back, that is Franco Harris, in back of him. Let's see what happens. Hands it back to Harris, and Harris is stopped quick. He maybe gets 2. Dave Rowe with the tackle. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh at their own 36. 4 minutes gone in this early first quarter. Week 2 action. Pittsburgh again. Here Harris comes back to the line of scrimmage. He calls signals. Looks for Stallworth. Looks for him. He goes straight back. He's going to try to throw. And he caught the ball. Big catch for John Stallworth. Gain of 14. Old man Willie Brown on the tackle. 1st and 10 midfield for the Steelers here in the first quarter. Again, here come the Steelers. One-man single back attack here. We'll see if the Steelers can march down the field. Looks like they're going to hand the ball to Harris, and Harris brings it upfield, gets about 4. Willie Hall on the tackle, making a 2nd and 6. Clock starts to tick here, about 9 minutes to go. First quarter, no score from Pittsburgh. Week 2. And again, here it comes again. It will be Franco Harris lining up, and he'll take the ball on a draw. He fades, he goes, and he takes it past the first down marker. He gets about 8. Willie Hall on a tackle, 1st down, Pittsburgh. 1st down from the Raider, 38-yard line, 9 minutes exactly to play here in the first quarter. Again, here comes Bradshaw. He'll step up here. He's got some good weapons out there in Stallworth and Swan. He's going to look maybe for his tight end here if he can find a man open. And he throws short to Stallworth for 2. Willie Brown had him covered. So got 2. Does he stay in bounds? He does. Referee says keep the clock churning. 2nd and 8 from the Raider 36. Steelers being not too aggressive with the ball. They are trying to ground this. They've got 2 great backs in Harris and Blyer. Again, it's going to be Harris this time. He gets about 5. Charles Phillips will bring him down. And now a crucial 3rd and 3. Roy Jarrell is not your Mr. Automatic. They're going to have to find a way to get this 1st down. Let's see if they try to run the ball and get the yardage they need. Harris in back of them. Single back. Here we go. Bradshaw hands the ball to Harris on a trap. Gets the 1st down and then some. Oh, what a run for Harris, but they're called back. Oh, that was John Cole on a hold. And Pittsburgh now with a 3rd and 13. First big penalty of the game is on Pittsburgh. 3rd and 13 from the Raider 41. Absolutely out of field goal range. 3rd and long. Raiders looking to bring bling blitz. Let's see if Bradshaw can counter this, or is he going to be running for his life? He's got to be careful. He steps back and throws. Here comes the blitz on the Raiders. Bradshaw's going to try to come out of the pocket. He jumped around. He's going to try to get a couple. He turns back downfield and gets some of it back. He maybe gets 6. Herb McMath on the tackle. And now it's a 52-yarder for Jarrella. I don't think does. Oh, Roy Jarrella kicks a 53-yard attempt, I believe. It is a 52-yarder. And the Steelers take a 3-0 lead. The ball is kicked out of bounds, so the Raiders will be moved back 3 more yards. 7 minutes to go first quarter. Pittsburgh draws first blood here in Three Rivers. Raiders bring the ball up the field. It's a big gain. It's out. It's Carl Garrett with 30-yard return. And the Raiders have 1st and 10 from their own 37. Again, it's up to Ken Stabler to bring the ball down the field. Stabler looking, call signals. He has his 3 great receivers, too. He looks and throws. It's caught on the side for Warren Bankston for 5, one of their extra tight ends. And it's 2nd and 5. Steelers covering Branch and Blitnikoff and Casper well enough. He hit a safety valve. Again, here comes, it'll be Van Egan and Clarence Davis coming up the field here. We'll see who gets the ball here. It might be the fullback. It's going to be Van Egan. He's going to try. He got cut short, and he's drawn down by L.C. Greenwood. Wow. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 41. Now let's see if Pittsburgh can find a gaping hole in this defense. Will Pittsburgh bring the blitz? Here we go. Oh, I think Stabler may have found an option for a blitz. Let's see if he finds one. He looks, and it's an incomplete pass. Dave Casper was wide out, and he was brought down. 4th and 6 from the own 41. A punt for Ray Guy, who's usually Mr. Automatic and an all-pro. So now Pittsburgh will start off 1st and 10 from the 26 with 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Harris comes up as the single running back in this set. We'll see if they continue to hand it to him. And they do. They draw it outside. We'll see if Harris has room. No, not much there. He's brought down hard. Otis Sistrunk makes the tackle after maybe a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Steelers from their 28. Now the Steelers will come up. They're coming up in a very strong 3 wide receiver set. We'll see if that means anything. We'll see. And they shovel it to Harris. Harris on a draw trap. He comes up, maybe gets 2. Willie Hall read it correctly, and it's now 3rd and 6. So Pittsburgh trying to get fancy there. 3 wide receivers and still hand it to Bradshaw. Still hand it to Harris. And now the Steelers sitting up in their normal 4 set. This is where they can really get advantage of their teams with their speed on the outside. Bradshaw drops straight back. He looks. Oh, he overthrew Starworth. And Bradshaw, here comes Craig Colquitt. He's going to need a better punt here. They're going to have to make Oakland go to length of the field. Another poor punt by Colquitt. 14 yards for Colquitt. He's made 2 god-awful punts. And the Raiders will have 1st and 10 from the Raider 44 on the Steeler 44-yard line. Clarence Davis and Egan are your backs. It's going to be from the eye. It's Clarence Davis unable to get there. L.C. Greenwood closed the hole. 2nd and 10, about 4 minutes to play first quarter. Pittsburgh by 3-0. Oakland for the 2nd straight time gets great field position from a poor punt from Craig Colquitt. Van Egan, Clarence Davis are your backs. And again, it's a one-man backfield, so here comes the Colgate Mark Van Egan. He gets about 9, maybe 10, 11. First down, Mark Van Egan. So he gets about 12 yards. Ron Johnson finally brings him down. The clock continues to run, and the Raiders have a first down at the Steeler 32. So Stabler comes on out, has again an I formation backfield. Front of the eyes, Clarence Davis, Mark Van Egan. As I say, here comes in the half. Van Egan the blocking back. Here comes Clarence Davis. But again, the Steelers will shut this down. Steve Furness got him. The eye of the back, Clarence Davis unable to really get out. So 2nd and 10, Steeler 32. John Madden needs to start making some little more aggressive calls on the Steeler defense and see if he can make it here. Stabler will drop back. Stabler drops back and looks. He is brought down on a sack. What a sack from Donnie Shell from his strong safety position. 3rd and 18 from the 40 have knocked the Raiders out of field goal position. We'll see if the Steelers can continue this now. Again, they'll come out. Stabler is looking. He's calling an audible. We'll see if he goes. He has some receivers. Can he get the ball off in time? And he throws incomplete as Mike Ciani was there, but it was an incomplete pass. So Cliff Branch and Mark and Blitnikoff do not have any catches so far. The ball bounced, and Pittsburgh again will have 1st and 10 from their own 9. 1:47 to play in the first. So the Steelers come up in a very closed, a short gain offense. We'll see if they go. They gave it to Bradshaw. They gave it to Harris up the middle for about a yard. Herb McMath on a tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 10. So again, less than about a minute and a half to play in the first. Pittsburgh leads 3-0. They can be down a lot worse. We'll see if the Raiders can bring some noise. Bradshaw is calling them off. He's calling an audible. This could be dangerous deep in their own part. Bradshaw looks. He's got a receiver. Does he have anyone to throw to? He's going to throw. He got him. Good throw to Franco Harris out of the backfield. He gets 11 for the first down. The Steelers have 1st and 10 from their own 21 as the clock turns, going to the end of the first period. Steelers again going to the 3 group, which usually means that's an automatic 1-back offense. Harris is your main back in this one, and he comes out of it. He's trying to get something, but no, Ted Hendricks, the Storch, got him, and it's now 2nd and 10. Got him at the line of scrimmage. Both running backs for Pittsburgh and Oakland have been stopped cold. Now Oakland looks to bring noise. They look to set up blitz. Can they get the Bradshaw here? Or can Bradshaw get rid of the ball? Bradshaw goes, but here come the Raiders. They're coming after him, and a good throw by Bradshaw. Lynn Swan for a gain of 13 yards, and it's a first down Pittsburgh, and we played one period of play. It is Pittsburgh 3 and Oakland nothing. Pittsburgh outgaining Oakland 87-11, but thanks to two bad punts by Pittsburgh, they almost gave the Raiders 14 points, but the Raiders were unable to get any offense together in that period. And now we go to the second period. Steelers staying in that 3 group, and remember that is a one-back offense featuring Franco Harris. We'll see if they stay with him. They do. They go up the middle on him. And again, Pittsburgh will get about 6. So Harris is 6. And again, Fred Villapano makes a big tackle for the Raiders. 2nd and 4 from their own 40. Pittsburgh trying, again, they come out with that 3-back attack offense. We'll see what happens here. Again, he steps back, calls it. Again, he hands it on a trap. Harris has stopped Cole. John Matusak on a tackle. 3rd and 2 from their own 42. Big play here for Pittsburgh if they can keep the drive going. We'll see if they can do it. The Raiders are coming in a short goal line offense. Not sure if they're going to be able to get it here. Here it is. They're going to hand the ball to Harris. Can he get loose for a couple? No, they got him a yard short. Otis Sinstro got Harris, and they'll be forced to punt. Again, it's Craig Colquitt. 2 bad punts in a row. And second, third punt. Again, not good. Only 23 yards. And it's a 1st and 10 from the 34. I got to take a timeout, folks. We got to look at Pittsburgh's punting here and see what happens. So hang on. We'll go ahead and call that play. So again, it's going to be a one-back attack offense. It's the fullback. It's going to be Mark Van Egan here. So he starts to get loose a little bit, but he is stopped strong by Greenwood. So now let's take a look at this offense. Colquitt is okay, I didn't name my punter, but he's an 88 in here. So an 88 for Pittsburgh's punter. He should be kicking. He does not have a kicking rating. That is why. That is not good. So it's like you could almost say that Pittsburgh have an injury issue today because the kicker does not have a kicking rating. So this should be very interesting today. That can cost Pittsburgh the ball game. So we'll see what they do. Clarence Davis in the eye. Stabler calls. He hands it into the eye and goes through. Clarence Davis loses a yard. L.C. Greenwood got him as he got the ball. It's now a long 3rd and 10. So the Pittsburgh defense doing their thing here. And now it is up to Stabler against this Steeler defense. Will we see a blitz by the Steelers? They caught one. Let's see if the Oakland can pick up the blitz. Here comes Stabler. He's going to throw, and he caught it. Oh, what a catch right there. A fantastic catch by Cliff Branch. His first catch of the day. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Steeler 42 all of a sudden. And now Oakland gets to set up their own offense how they want it. Let's see what they do. 2 running backs, offset eye. Here comes Clarence Davis on the toss. But L.C. Greenwood stops Davis short. So it's now 2nd and 9. Raider offense really not able to get loose here. Ken Stabler will bring his team up to the line of scrimmage, the 3 group, but he looks like he's going to throw. Man in motion. Here comes Stabler. He's going to throw, and he missed him and incomplete. Cliff Branch should have caught that one, but he had Mel Blount on his footsteps. 3rd and 9 from the 41. So now Oakland needs a big play here. Pittsburgh looking to bring blitz. You can tell they're kind of stumbling up there. Watch out. Stabler calls off a little bit. Let's see if he can get it off. Yes, he does. It's incomplete. He's looking for Dave Casper on that play. Casper was set wide out like a wide receiver. And now Ray Guy will send, it's going to be a touchback, and Guy knew it as he didn't get enough English on it. And Pittsburgh will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. What a defensive struggle we have here at Three Rivers. 3-0 Pittsburgh. Let's see what he does. Again, we're in the 4 group. That's an off. That's the halfback is on the side. But Bradshaw takes up the middle on a draw. He gets some. He gets 5. Phil Villapano with a nice tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Steelers. 10 minutes to play. 3-0 Pittsburgh. Again, three group for the Steelers. That is a single back offense that features Franco. So we'll see if they stay with him or not. There's some good passes in that group. No, it's going to be the running game again. And he gets about 3. So now Ted Hendricks again, another tackle. 3rd and 2 Pittsburgh from the 28. They can't afford to punt here. Colquitt does not have his full leg today. Oh, they're going to try to go with a quarterback sneak here. Oh, that is a dangerous call, being 3rd and 2. Can Bradshaw get 2? He goes up to the line of scrimmage and he is stopped cold. Dave Rowe on the tackle, and Pittsburgh's going to have to punt, and we know that's a problem. So we'll see what Pittsburgh does. That's one of his better kicks today. 25-yard kick. And now Oakland will have a 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 8:47 to play. 2 back offense. So again, that is an I formation. Top of the I is Van Egan, who gets the ball on a sweep. He'll try to bring it out, but he is tackled. Donnie Shell from his strong safety position came up strong. 2nd and 9 from the 48. 8.5 to play. First half. Pittsburgh by 3. 3-0. Pittsburgh bringing a goal line defense. It looks like Oakland will try to throw here. Let's see if he gets man-on-man coverage. He's going to sprint out. Stabler's going to look. He looks. He has room. Incomplete. Casper was hit hard. Oh, my. 3rd and 9. Ron Johnson on the defensive coverage. 3rd and 9 Raiders. So the Steelers holding strong here. Now Pittsburgh again comes up to the line of scrimmage. You can tell they're showing blitz. Will they bring it? Yes, they do. They caught it. Stabler caught the blitz, and he gets the wide receiver, Mike Ciani. So Ciani with a gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 41. So the Raiders again in Pittsburgh territory. 7.5 to play. First half. Again, this will be a short yardage offense for these Raiders. We'll see who they hand it to. They're going to hand it to Van Egan, going to blast it up the middle, and he is stopped cold. Steve Furness on there. The Raider offense is limited in what they can do so far. Now we'll send Mark Van Egan out of here. Oh, he might be sent to the tent. He goes back in the tent. That usually means he does not come back. We'll get some more from our sideline reporters. We'll see who the Raiders now go in the fullback position. This is going to be, again, in the 5 groups. Again, it's mostly passes, but the shotgun draw trap is there. And the Raiders try to run it, and it's Carl Garrett for a yard. So Mark Van Egan is out for the rest of this contest. 3rd and 8 Raiders from the Steeler 39. Absolutely not in field goal range. The Steelers now need to make a big stop here and keep the Raiders from getting any closer. Raiders stops back. Pittsburgh looks. Can they get a stop here? Stabler with too much time. 1st down. He gets past the line. Clarence Davis out of the backfield. The safety valve. And the Raiders have 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 30 with 6.5 to play here in the half. So now Pittsburgh lines up in the I. Most likely this will be possibly a running back for Clarence Davis. He's the man in the back here. Garrett's going to have to block. Good run for Clarence Davis. Maybe gets 2, but L.C. Greenwood stops it. So it's 2nd and 8. Clock is starting to run. About 6:15 or so. 3-0 Pittsburgh. Very interesting first half for both these teams. Week 2 of this Dream NFL season. Carl Garrett will once again get loose. He'll try to get something, and he gets only 2. L.C. Greenwood on a stop, 3rd and 6. Can the Oakland Raiders tie it with a field goal here? It's a 43-yarder. He's in range. We'll see if he comes out and tries to kick this. We'll see. Stabler's going to drop back. He's going to hit it. No, it's a play-action pass. Does he have the fake? We'll see. He gets the running back out of the backfield for a 1st down. Carl Garrett for 9. Oh, Garrett used that speed, and he barreled over of a defensive back. And a 1st down Raiders from the Steelers 17-yard line. So a big 3rd down conversion. Stabler now has an opportunity. So Carl Garrett again, the lone running back. He'll take it out of sweep. Garrett's going to try to use that speed on the outside. He gets something, and he gets 9. How about that? Carl Garrett in place of Mark Van Egan gets a huge gain. That's a 9 yards. So 2nd and 1 from the Steeler 8-yard line. Steelers have to protect. They have to make a big stop here if they can. Looking, oh, it's caught, and gets him at the 1 foot line. Carl Garrett. So now Oakland, first and goal from the 1. What will the Raiders do? They don't want to make a mistake here. Looking, stable drop, touchdown, Raiders. Pete Banasak gets it out of the backfield, and the Raiders get a big 6 with 3:23 to play. Great drive for the Steelers, again set up by a poor executed punt. It was a great drive. What a dive by Carl Garrett. 3 carries, 12 yards. And then he came and got 2 catches for 17 yards. Steelers so far in the ball game, 7-13 for 67. Bradshaw 5-7 for 47. Raiders lead 7-3. Raiders get the ball to start the second half. And here comes Larry Anderson, gets it out to 30. So 3:14 to play first half. The Steelers coming in after a huge winning week 1. We'll see what they can do here. Nice run there from Harris. Oh, you can tell he's rejuvenated. Big gain for Harris. Gets about 12. So Willie Brown finally brought Franco down. First and 10 from their own 42. Bradshaw looks. He's probably going to hand it back off. We'll see if he does. Play action pass. Got the Raiders through. Big catch and run. Yard after catch from John Stallworth of 24 yards. First and 10 from the Raider 34. What a drive for Pittsburgh. Bringing this right up the gut, and Pittsburgh not carrying. Oh, up the middle? No. Harris gets about 4. So again, a big charge there. Raiders lose one of the defensive tackles, but a guy comes in who's a little bit better, so that's a win. Second and 6 from the Raider 30. Jarrella in a chance to get back in this. We'll see if they hand it to him. Gives it to Harris up the middle. Gets 5. So it's third and a short. Ooh, Ted Hendricks is out for the rest of the game. So he'll come out. Looks like he is going to be hobbled. That's 2 big injury for the Raiders in this game. He's going to try to pass, I think. It's a 3rd and 1. You should run it to Harris. Oh, what a catch by Bradshaw. He threw it to the outside receiver to Swan. He just outran everybody. First and goal from the 1. Swan a gain of 25 as a 2-minute warning. Can the Steelers get a big gain here? Let's see. Looking for Cunningham. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Randy Grossman gets the big touchdown. And the Steelers now lead it 9-7. The extra point by Jarrella is good. 10-7 Pittsburgh with 1:53 remaining. What a sensational drive. Carl Garrett will now come in. Good return by Garrett. Oh, he almost lost it there. He got his own fumble back. First and 10 from the 34. We'll see if Stabler has something to say. Again, he's without one of his prize running back, Mark Van Egan. And again, it's going to be Carl Garrett for 4. Second and 6. Raiders do call a timeout, but they're not rushing to the line of scrimmage. They're still running the ball like nothing's going on. Oh, Garrett is hit hard by L.C. Greenwood. 3rd and 4. 1:18 remaining. Pittsburgh now needs to make a big stop here. Can they get the ball back from the Raiders? Is that going to be a first down? No, it's short. Carl Garrett cannot do it. Joe Green got him right before he got to the line. So guy with a great will have to punt, and it was not good. It was only a 32-yard punt, 5-yard return, 27 on the net. And Pittsburgh will have one last opportunity to maybe add some points here as Harris gets 8 more yards as Phil Villipano makes a stop. Oh my goodness. Man-to-man coverage for Bradshaw. He's got somebody. He got Grossman for 13. First and 10. Oh, time running low here. Can Pittsburgh get in field goal position for Jarrella? Oh, he lost it. Fumble, and Oakland's going to get it back. Good return, Phil Villipano. So Villipano gets the big fumble recovery. That is 1 turnover apiece, and here come the Raiders with 20 seconds to go. We'll see who's open on this. Stabler will drop straight back. He's going to look. He throws incomplete to Mike Ciani, one of the 3rd extra receivers. Blitnikoff held without a reception so far. Oh, Pittsburgh showing blitz. They're showing blitz. Here comes, they got Stabler. Jack Ham came in from the outside. And let's see it. Let's see if they get back to the line of scrimmage. They do. They have one last play to try to get this off. He throws. Oh, what a catch by Carl Garrett for 10. But that will send the time is over. One half a play in the books. Pittsburgh 10, Raiders 7. So let's look at the stats one more time. 202 to 101 total offense. Pittsburgh right now is running the football. Harris 19 for 86. Very productive afternoon. So now the Raiders will get the second half kickoff, but they'll touch in the end zone. So the Raiders will come out from their own 20. So let's see what Stabler does here. Will Stabler start finding those receivers of his? He throws incomplete. Went for Branch on the outside. 2nd and 10 from their own 20. 10-7 Pittsburgh. We'll see if the Steelers will look blitz here. They're bringing the blitz. They're looking incomplete. He went for Casper on the outside. So now it's a 3rd and 10. Pittsburgh in trouble. Raiders are in trouble offensively. And y'all, here comes the Steelers. They're calling blitz. They're coming, and they got Stabler. Jack Ham with his 2nd sack of the day, and Ray Guy will be kicking deep from his own 13. So 1st down and 10 from their own 46. Pittsburgh looks to put an extra couple points on the board now. We'll see what Bradshaw can do. Drops straight back. He looks and gets the catch from Swan for 19. 1st and 10 from the Raider 35. John Madden and Stabler talking about this on the sidelines. They gotta make some choices here. He looks and he gets another receiver. Harris for 7. 2nd and 3 from the Raider 28-yard line. They gotta keep Pittsburgh maybe to a field goal here. You don't know what's gonna happen. So, this could be a strip. We'll see. Harris, the way he's covering it, he's got it. And he got it stripped. And Harris got it back. So, Harris got back his fumble. 1st and 10 from the Raider 24-yard line. So, we'll see if Pittsburgh can now draw the length of this field here. Again, a big run for Harris. Gets about 6. Willie Hall on a tackle. 2nd and 4 from the 18. Again, lining up there. He knew he had it beat too. Man-on-man coverage. Raiders jump off sides. 1st and 10 from the Raider 13. 3-point lead. Again, here comes Harris now. Harris to get the ball. He does get it on the outside. He gets 5. Floyd Rice on a tackle. 2nd and 5 from the Raider 8. 3-point lead for Pittsburgh. 11 to play here. We'll see here. They go in the I formation. They're going to throw. He drops right back. It's incomplete. Swan out of the end zone. Now it's 3rd and 5 from the 8. They can still get a 1st down here. Let's see if they're going to go. They may try to run the ball and get a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough. They're going to hand the ball to Harris, going for that line. He's got the line, and he's at the foot line. 1st and goal from the 1 for Pittsburgh. 8 more yards for Harris, who is having a great afternoon. Motion on Pittsburgh. That's a doozy. 1st and goal, bringing him back to their own 5. 10-12 to play. Oakland needs a huge stop if possible. The frontal I formation, hand it to the eye. That's Blyer, but he's hit hard. John Matusak makes the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 7. Steelers now will see, can the Raiders bring enough noise to prevent Pittsburgh from scoring? They're bringing it. Here comes Harris. He looks. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lynn Swan, and gives the Steelers a 9-point lead with 9:29 to play. Swan a 7-yard catch, and the Steelers go up 10. 17-7. So Carl Garrett will take the kickoff return 4 yards deep, and he's hit at the 16. So boys, up Pittsburgh special teams coming up strong. We'll see what the Raiders can do. They're going to hand to the fullback, and that's Carl Garrett for 5. They have time to be doing this, but I think they need to be more aggressive here. We'll see. Clarence Davis. An off motion on the Raiders. And again, Madden is not happy on the sidelines. 2nd and 10. We'll see if they can get no offsides on Pittsburgh. So again, the referee's throwing the yellow hankies today. 2nd and 5 from their own 21. Now they can kind of do what they want. We'll see if they can get a big gain. We'll see if they can get loose for no. He tried loose again, and he stopped for nothing. Steve Furness. 3rd and 5 from their own 21. Madden needs to do something different here. Let's see if he can get a first down. 3rd and 5. They're going to run. Running a first down for Carl. Carl Garrett for 13. Boy, was that a big gain. Oh, let's see if they come out throwing now. Or will they stay at the run? Pittsburgh is looking run. They're showing goal line. Up the middle. Oh, a nice gain of 4 for Garrett. Green had to bring him down. 2nd and 6 from the 38. Stabler looks. He calls sign. Pittsburgh bringing a lot of blitzers. This could be hard to get a run off. Nothing there. Furness with a stop on Davis. 3rd and 4 from their own 40. 17-7 Pittsburgh here. Big opportunity. Can they do it? Let's see. Oh, it's a fumble and a bad time for it. Dennis Winston was right there. Jumps all over it. Ray Guy's going to punt it. And Pittsburgh will come out and get the ball at their own 27. But Pittsburgh leads by 10, 17, 7, 5, 44 remaining. And this just becomes a Franco Harris. If you can stop me, go right ahead. But another 7 for Harris. 2nd and 3. This is one thing they did not do against New England. Week 1 was run the ball a lot. The Raiders are really kind of busting here. Steelers are about to break one. You know it, the way they're running this. Another 5 for Harris as the clock ticks. If they score again, they can really put a monster hurting on this Raider defense. As Madden is desperate to get this thing to change. 4 more for Harris. It's now a 2nd and 6 from the 43. Raiders need a big stop. Can they get a stop? Here's the question. Harris again will take it from the individual formation. Nothing there. Big stop by Sistrunk. It's now a 3rd and 5. Now this is where it gets difficult. Raiders have to make a stop on a 3rd down. Can they do this? Bradshaw steps back. He got time. He's got time. Incomplete to Stallworth. It was deflected, and Colquitt's going to have to punt. And we knew that was not going to be good. Only 18 yards on the punt. Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from their own 38. Again, Raiders looking probably stay to this running game. Again, they don't have the premier running back there. Gain of 4 for Garrett. 2nd and 6 from the 42. They need to be a little aggressive here. 2.5 to play. Here in the 3rd quarter, they are down 10. Up the middle for the draw. And Lambert stopped it cold. 3rd and 7 from their own 41. Now they're going to have to make a big passing play here. Are they able to do it? Stabler drops straight back. He needs one of his valves. He got it. Oh, what a catch for Branch. Kept the feet in. 16 yards and a first down at the Steeler 43. And now they're going to try to keep that ball again on the ground. Madden not getting away from the running game. That's another 8 yards for Clarence Davis. Maybe they should keep Clarence Davis more. 2nd and 2 from the Steeler 35. Uh-oh, that might be a big-time weapon here. Clarence Davis up the middle. Gets another super big game. He broke loose and got it for 26. 1st and 10 Raiders from the Steeler 9. What a game there. And he takes it from the line. Nothing there. Joe Green on the stop. End of the 3rd quarter coming up. Pittsburgh leads 17-7. Opportunity for the Raiders to score. Can they get it with the last play of the 3rd quarter? Look at that. He gets the sack. Big sack by Lauren Toe. So we played 273, 164 offense. Steelers with 130 yards rushing, 126 of it by Franco. Bradshaw 12 of 16 with 2 touchdowns. Raiders a huge 3rd down call right now. See if they can make it happen right here. Can they find receiver? No, it's incomplete. 4th down. They're going to have to settle for a field goal, and that will probably get them within 10 points. We'll see what the kick is. Is it going to be good? It is. So it's 17-10 Pittsburgh, 14:52 to play. So now the Raider defense is going to have to come up huge. We'll see again. Look, coming up in that 3 wide receiver offense. Watch for there it is. The shovel pass to Harris. Herb McMath read it perfectly. 2nd and 9. So Pittsburgh has to be able to drive. Will they run? Oh, they may try to pass here. We'll see what happens. He looked. There it is. He's got time. No. Stallworth unable to make the catch. And Stallworth is out for the remaining part of the game. So that's a huge play. So Stallworth goes off the field, unable to continue. So now let's see what Pittsburgh does. Ooh, we'll see if they're looking deep. They're looking deep, sending everyone deep, looking. No, incomplete pass to Theo Bell. And Pittsburgh will have to punt it back. It's only a 21-yard punt. Again, without not having a healthy punter on the field, you might as well go for it every time. Raiders taking advantage of this fact. Clarence Davis up the middle for 5. And now Oakland and possibly prime real estate to tie this game up. They're going to look. Can they get it? Stabler drops right back. He looks. He's going to catch the receiver out of the backfield. No, what a play by Shell. Took Carl Garrett down. But Shell is out. Looks like he may be out for the rest of the half. He'll come back if there's overtime. 3rd and 4. Giving it to Clarence Davis again. Does he get 4? Will they have to kick it back? Oh no, he's not going to get there. He does not get there. 4th and 4. Oh my goodness. And misses it. The Raiders missed a field goal. Oh my. The Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from their own 36. Boy, what a football game you have here. Gain of 4 for Harris. Rice on a tackle. It is now 17-10 Pittsburgh. And let's see, will they hand the ball off to Harris again? They do. They got a couple more. It's now 3rd and 2. So now the Raiders looking to make a big stop here. Down 7, 11.5 to play. Will Harris make the big stop here? Looking over. No, it stopped. Oh, the Sistrunk stopped Harris. And that will mean he'll have to punt it again. And it was the best punt of the day. How about that? The best punt from Craig Colquitt he saved for last. 10:54 remaining. Uh-oh. That's a fumble from Garrett. We'll see. He does. He loses the football. Pittsburgh has it. Pittsburgh will have it in the red zone of Oakland. Dennis Winston got it. He got the fumble recovery. 1st and 10 for the Raiders 13. A huge fumble for the Raiders. Pittsburgh a golden opportunity to get this score. Uh-oh, they may have just given it right back. Harris gives it to him. Yes, it is. Fumble. It's all, but Harris gets it back. Oh, he got 5. Oh, the Raiders should have jumped on it, and they didn't. 2nd and 5 here. 2nd and 5. Drop straight back again. Harris gets off. No, it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Big time defensive stop here with the Raiders, or it could be over. They're going to try to link Bradshaw. They're going to call his number, I think. Can he get to the line of scrimmage? Yes, he does. 1st down. Bradshaw gets 2. And a huge play it is. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. What will they call here? Ooh, that probably won't work. We'll see. They're going to call it. Let's see. No, they cannot. Sistrunk on a tackle. Harris stopped short. 2nd and goal from the 2. Raiders in a huge stop here, and can they get it? Let's see. Drop straight back. Looks. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jim Mandich. A pass in the end zone. A little jump pass by Bradshaw. Gets his receiver open, and the Steelers go up by 14 with 8:09 remaining, and that was thanks to a fumble in the red zone from the Raiders. So now the Raiders have 1st and 10 from their 24, down by 14, and now we'll see what they may have to go to a more aggressive offense here. And I am going to go aggressive here. They're going to have to open up this offense. 2nd and 8. I probably should have aggressive with them anyway, the way they are offensively. We'll see if he can come up and hit a big play. Stabler looks. He looks. And he got the reception. This time he got Casper for 24. So now Oakland comes up now. 1st down midfield. Down by 14. Now again they're going to try to run. Uh-oh, this could be a pick. We'll see. Stabler looks, he throws. No, it's a fumble. It's a strip fumble. It's a sack and a strip sack. The Mad Dog, Dwight White with the tackle, and that could be the ball game. And Pittsburgh will get the possession. Turnover for the Raiders. They have their third turnover of the ball game. And the Steelers fans are on their feet, waving the yellow hankies. The terrible towels. Gain of 6 for Harris. Harris right now 151 yards rushing. Your player of the game, no doubt about it. Harris wants more. He said he's not done yet. First down marker for Harris and a first down. He gets 6 more. As the Raider defense has just literally been bludgeoned here. 308 yards of offense. Stabler and company have only been set for under 200 yards. Oh, another big possible gain for Harris. Again on a trap. Again, he got gets 4. Floyd Rice on a tackle. 2nd and 6. This could be over. This could be quite over and real quick. Let's see. Harris looking. Harris getting that second energy. Comes around the side. Gets about a yard short. 3rd and 1 from the 21. 4.5 to play game. Pittsburgh looking to put this one away. Let's see what they call. 3rd and 1. They should have went for it. Oh, it's incomplete. Pittsburgh will keep the ball. They decided they're going to keep it, and they are going to run it up the middle for Harris. Let's see if Pittsburgh can get it. They only need 1 first down, Pittsburgh. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Let's see if Pittsburgh keeps the ball here. And they do it looking, a sack. So a coverage sack there by Chuck Davis. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14. So now under 3 minutes to play. Pittsburgh leads. We'll see if Oakland they need to make a play on defense. Incomplete from Swan. Oh, and Swan's now out. So they've lost 2 of their main wide receivers now. Swan and Stallworth. So now Pittsburgh has to live with what's out there, basically. They're going to look for this other pass to see if they can get a first down with it. Look for Mandich, incomplete, and a hold on Pittsburgh, and they'll bring it back. They want to keep them out of field goal range. 3rd and 24. Big play here. Can they? No, Oakland sits back, which I think will save them here. Jarrell is not automatic from this side. Only a gain of 2 for Theo Bell. 48 yards. Jarrell is wide right. So Oakland gets the ball. And if they could come out here and score quick, they can get an onside kick. So it's not over yet. But Oakland's going to have to be super aggressive. And running this is not going to be that. Gain of 7 for Garrett. That brings it to the 2-minute warning. So now here comes the Oakland Raiders. Trying to make the big play. Stabler looks, and it's intercepted, and that ought to do it. Another INT for Pittsburgh. Oh, roughing the passer, and that will negate the Mel Blount interception. So Oakland still has a life at the Steeler 47-yard line. Let's see if Stabler can find a miracle. He looks, and he got one. Big catch and made by Dave Casper for 31. 1st and 10, Steelers 16. Got out of bounds, 2 to boot. What amazing possible we could have here. Pittsburgh did not score. Oh, they may need one of their timeouts. They get a timeout. Now we'll see if they can find a receiver here. They need to get a receiver, get him open, maybe out of bounds. First down. Yes, they do. Then they'll see, will they get to the line of scrimmage? They'll probably spike it. They said spike, and they spike it. So it's 2nd and goal from the 6. So now Oakland needs a score here. Oakland has to have a score here. Will they? This could go all the way. Intercepted by Pittsburgh. And they have a convoy. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. They run it back 100+ yards on the interception. This game is over. INT, pick 6 to the house. And let's see who had the INT. Mel Blunt for 103 yards takes it to the house, and the Steelers lead it 30-10, adding the extra point, and this one is over. Ken Stabler cannot believe it. That was turnover number 4, and that, folks, is not how you win it. As John Madden looks totally disgusted. That's going to be a long week of practice for these Raiders. 40 seconds to play, last of this period. Pittsburgh comes in and absolutely dominates the Raiders in the second half, outscoring them 21-3 with less than 30 seconds and a 3rd and 6. And now, see if Stabler can do anything, or will Pittsburgh try to really kill Stabler here on a blitz? They bring more of the blitz. It's Jack Ham, I believe, getting his 3rd of the day. And let's go to at least a human so we can watch these stats together. Time is running out. Pittsburgh is going to run this one out. They're in the victory formation for Bradshaw. And let's see what happens. This one is over. Final score, Pittsburgh 31, Oakland 10. Pittsburgh with 316 offense, Oakland 235, 168 rushing for Franco, 4.3 as Bradshaw goes 14 for 22, 147, 3 touchdowns. Swan 4 for 64, Stallworth 3 for 40. Pittsburgh dominates, 2 interceptions, won the one that broke the Raiders back, 103-yard reception by Mel Blunt, 3 sacks from Ham, and Pittsburgh wins this game 31-10. This has been the continuation of Week 2 of the NFL Dream Season using NFL Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for showing. I appreciate everyone coming in. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit your like button. We thank you, and we'll see you again.